Hello, guys.
Hello, everyone, and
I'm not
welcome
wearing pants.
to Grapecast
The place so you
Group
don't need
cast on
pants.
Skype.
And grape juice.
and Grape
And no
Juice.
pants.
Okay, Kyle, shut up about the pants.
If you were not
We get it.
witnessing our pilot episode, which was like a test recording pilot hybrid something or other, we're here recording a Skype call between the few hosts and a few guests. We
Well, one guest.
one guest,
Actually.
yeah. Um, and we are going to be recording these episodes, one per week, until Wes has the ability to continue with regular group guests. So until then, welcome
Wait, why can't we just keep going?
to
After that.
Grapecast.
Why do we have to stop after Wes is done?
We
I don't
don't
get to do
have
it all that often because I work.
We don't have to stop after that. We can discuss this more in a bit.
Well, yeah, we'll.
I want to talk about it now.
Well, hold on a second. First off, I think I'm gonna actually put in a theme song at the beginning. I'll work
Okay.
on that tomorrow. I'll probably do it
Okay.
in Mario Paint or something, because that's what I'm good at. Anyway,
Yeah.
I am your host of Grapecast. My name is Casey, along with fellow host Riley.
I'm here.
And also, we have our Grapecast other host thing, person, people, Ryan.
Wow.
And special guest, Kyle.
Hello.
And that's everybody.
Again, I'm not wearing pants.
I'm getting your
When
special.
are you?
Yeah. Yes, I am very special. And pantsless.
Okay.
Kyle, I have something I have to say.
Look, when I come home after my long day of work, the one thing that I really enjoy doing is taking off my
No.
pants.
I have a pickup line and a response to the pickup line that I would like
Yes,
to share with you.
please tell that right
That
now.
has to go with what you keep talking about.
Okay, let's hear
Kind
it.
of.
Let's hear it.
Bagels?
Baby, are your pants made of mirrors? Because I can see myself in them. No, they're made out of caution.
How does this relate to bagels?
It relates to pants. And the response to
Pants
that would be,
bagels.
no, they're made out of caution tape. Police line, keep out.
Okay, that second part was kind of lame.
I thought it was
I like the
hilarious,
first
thank you.
part, and yes, they are pants bagels, Kyle.
Oh my god, why do those not exist?
Pants bagels.
Because everybody would eat them. Welcome to Fat America, where we have bacon, everything, and edible pants.
Let's do it.
Well, there would be a difference though. There's pants bagels, and then there's bagel pants. Because bagel pants,
Bagel
bagel pants
Zippers?
would be pants made out of bagels, but pants bagels would be
would be
bagels,
bagels
that made out of pants.
So they'd be made out of like denim.
All I know
So
is my
pick your
wallet would be
poison,
made
I
out of
guess.
bacon, and my money would be bacon.
Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my bacon. Wait, no, don't do that.
Shut up and eat my pants.
I can't say no to that.
I have to say I'm slightly turned on if that's
That's
a little
that's
bit-
an
There's
interest.
nothing wrong with that.
okay.
I'm-
Good.
I'm
was
sure
starting,
there's
I
not.
was starting to feel
The
for
power
my
of my
sanity,
pants now compels you.
But since you've told me that it's okay, I feel better now.
Good.
So
I didn't want this to be an awkward place.
How about we do a week in review? And
Um,
since I'm not a stickler like Wes, everybody gets to do week in review. Because I'm a nice guy like that.
Well, usually we have too many people to do.
Yeah, but we only have 4 people, so we're good.
Exactly. For now,
So-
we're fine.
So
'Cause
Riley,
this is less than our hosts.
Riley, tell me what you did this week. Tell the class what you did.
Well,
And I swear, if it's not good, I'm gonna come over to your house and not actually do it because I'm too lazy and I don't.
Also,
wanna
you'll
put
fail the class.
I don't want to fail a class, but I did stuff. Like, what did I do?
Elaborate.
Like, not visit me.
Oh, powerful wizard of vocabulary words.
I really didn't do much. I got a seasonal job.
What's that?
Doing stock work,
Oh, nice.
clerks.
I'm probably gonna.
Oh, can I come back and throw boxes?
I don't know.
I'm
Oh, I love throwing
probably going to
boxes.
end up doing temp work over the summer.
That's the life of a college and a non-college person.
Well, you know,
That's
it's
just the
the
life.
best I can get, honestly.
Hey, dude, temp star.
Temp.
There's nothing wrong with that. Or temp. Yeah, I think it's temp.
That
star.
sounds like a bad version of porn stuff.
Something like that. Anyway,
I don't watch porn. I watch temp.
I watched neither.
I watched porn before it was cool.
I watched
Anyway.
temp before it was porn.
Wait, temp.
Do you know porn originally originated back before any of us were even conceived? Before our grandparents were conceived?
So,
Before
like,
their
Victorian
grandparents?
era? Yes.
No, like ancient Greece.
Oh yeah,
Well,
there
yeah,
was back.
the word
then.
pornography comes from the word prostitute.
It originated as architectural design.
What?
No, not the word.
What?
Yes, but
No,
it wasn't.
porn itself was originally used as architectural
That's
design.
not what it was considered.
And also
I
potter. No,
fail
it wasn't
to see
considered.
how that makes sense. Can you elaborate?
It
Oh,
wasn't
how do you like
considered-
that design?
It wasn't considered porn until we started to think of it as a dirty thing.
It wasn't
and
until the
that's-
Victorian era.
Yeah, that's when we also started making it in the movies
Okay.
and
So back up here. Architectural design
had porn on it.
had porn. Oh. Okay. So you mean like statues and such
Yes.
carved into it?
Statues,
Not.
engravings.
No, he doesn't
all-
mean that. That's where it came from. He doesn't mean
So
that somebody built
essentially,
a pillar.
I
Yeah,
could
so-
go over.
no,
so essentially,
somebody-
I could
no,
go over
somebody
to
was
Greece,
looking-
find an
somebody was-
acropolis somewhere, and there's a snuff film going on one of the pillars.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably.
The guy who made the building was like, oh, that pillar could be more sexy. Let's have it. Oh, yeah, look at that dome roof. Oh.
Exactly. How
Well,
did we
today
get
I
on the
learned.
subject? I'm kind of confused now. Riley, are you done with Week in Review then?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Ryan, what did you do this past week?
Well, I got my driving's permit.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
And you turned 18.
I
April
accomplished a
Fool's.
lot.
That
What did you accomplish, Kyle? Fuck you.
I have a job.
What else did you accomplish?
My mom made some awesome peanut butter fudge chocolate covered eggs. Well, we call them eggs, but they're not really eggs because it's hard as hell to make.
Oh
an
yeah,
egg.
Easter was this weekend.
Oh
we
yeah.
talked about this already.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
got-
What else did I do?
Wait, are you talking
made
about
dirty
those?
jokes
Are you talking about those peanut butter eggs that are like, it's like a peanut butter solid filling, and it's covered in chocolate, but it's only like half an egg.
Well, no. This is homemade peanut butter marshmallow fudge
Oh, okay.
dipped in chocolate
That they call eggs. but
I
it's-
that we call eggs because
Just-
we originally had gotten a whole bunch of peanut butter eggs, and my mom thought one year, why don't we just make them? So yeah. Other than that, made a whole bunch of dirty jokes at work.
Always a good thing.
Picked on coworkers. Got picked on by coworkers. Listened to people talk about killing people and guns and knives. People talk about cars. Listen to my boss belch and fart.
Where do you work so I may join this particular business?
Utz. I work in the warehouse at Utz with Vincent.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
I don't know when they'll be hiring, but I think they're supposed to be hiring soon because one of my friends who worked there, who helped me actually get to work there, left
Oh, okay.
Who?
for tennis.
For tennis.
Plus another person that was working there is on disability right now because of injury, so she's not there to work. So we also have to have somebody cover her spot.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
Vince just
possibly
messaged me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
was it sexual?
Yes.
Did you climax?
No.
Then
But-
it wasn't good enough.
Did you
Tell him
climb?
he's a failure.
No, I'm not gonna get into that. So yeah, my week. I talked
College
about.
like?
I talked about the Easter thing.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Enough said. I started playing BioShock on my Let's Play channel. I posted that first episode today, Monday. And that's going pretty well. I think I get far too excited sometimes. I may or may not jizz my pants a little bit at the
That's-
awesomeness that is BioShock.
That's okay.
But that's besides the point. You know, it happens occasionally
Does.
or all the time.
Does you.
Yeah.
Good on you.
So yeah, that's what's up. as far as anything else that happened, really not much. Nothing
Okay.
interesting happened today, as far as I can remember. It was just a normal day of me doing nothing and going to class, but mostly nothing.
So normal day because I still don't believe you go to college.
I do go to college.
Well, you
I just
go
have
to
a lot of
college, but I don't
time.
believe you do anything there.
Well, see, the thing is, you have so much more time because you have so much lack of class.
Yeah,
with
like
regular high school, you have like what 8 hours of class.
6 hours, I think. I don't know. I don't go to
Somewhere
break.
thereabouts. But in
Seven.
okay, yeah.
7.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
7.
Finally.
7. 7. 7.
Something
Today's show was
around
brought to you
that
by the number 7.
Okay, shh.
7. But no,
Story.
for each class you sign up for in college, at least for this college that I go to, you only have 3 hours of that particular class per week. So those 3 hours can be separated into 1, 2, or 3 days. And I have a total of 5 classes. One of them is online for whatever reason. So if you tally that all up, that's really only 12 hours of class per week. Whereas if you were in high school or something,
That's less than
like
2
that-
days.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm saying a lot.
The rest of the time, you're just bored.
I'm doing other stuff,
Ah.
whether it be homework, which actually doesn't take up a lot of time because I don't have that much homework this semester. Usually, I spend it either watching YouTube or working on videos for my channel.
Good deal.
So
You-
I'm healing the enemy I'm about to try and attack.
Yeah, Kyle and Ryan are playing World
Wow.
of Warcraft. How's that going, guys?
Pretty well.
This is
I'm a
what-
panda.
one of the
and I-
few issues
I feel like I'm right at home.
as a panda.
Yes.
You're not a panda, Kyle. You're all white.
Now
There's the battle tank in its natural habitat.
I did play World of Warcraft once, but it's been a long time. It's been so long that Cataclysm had not come out yet.
Oh yeah. I started right at the end of Lich.
Lich.
I started right after Cataclysm came out.
Wrath of the Lich King. That's the word I wanted.
Yeah,
I started right before Wrath of Lich King.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
started in
really
the-
honestly did not really care for World of Warcraft. I found it to be pretty boring.
Yeah, it's not for everyone, dude.
It's not. I guess
haven't
really,
played like
I
a
did
year.
not have any friends on there. I just played it because it looked kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
when-
started playing with my brother.
Whenever I started, I had my nephew and Justin Myers.
When I started, I had Devin Phillips and Ryan and
I came
I
over.
like-
We started playing after a while, even though I played a bit before we actually started playing together.
Yeah, I really only played for like probably 3 months,
Hmm.
and then I just was like, forget about it. I don't really want to do this anymore.
It's
I
not for
think
everyone.
this is my second year, and Ryan's got more than that.
So then, what's the appeal for you guys then? Like, what is it that makes you constantly play it?
Well, they don't constantly play.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean,
Yeah.
keep coming back to it.
Yeah.
Because for me, I just it got kind of monotonous after a while.
I totally agree with that. There's so much stuff I hate doing right now because of the repetition of it. I find it to be boring. Although sometimes I'll when I get bored and I have nothing to do and I sit here and think about it, and then I was like, oh, I haven't tried that thing out. Let me look at that. And then I feel like I like it, and then I play that until I'm done with it. And then there's usually something else or
And when in doubt, there is now a Farmville simulator.
God, I hate Farmville.
Yeah.
I actually used to play that too. And
I played it for about 2 days, and I hated it
Yeah,
every
yeah,
2
see,
days.
I
every
had
moment.
friends who played it,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh yeah, this game is so addicting and fun, and you should play it." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, planning stuff and waiting for it. Oh, my crops are dead. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I was playing. You know the farming simulator game, like
Is it that
I think
one on
they're
Steam?
yes. There's a.
I don't
there's
know
a
what to
ver-
think of that. I don't
There's
know.
a version for Android,
Oh yeah.
and I've been playing that, but I finally decided I had to quit.
Yeah.
It was a fun game. It was a lot better than Farmville will ever be.
Really, Like
and
I
then
saw
everybody died.
Rooster Teeth's Let's Play of it.
Oh,
that
yeah, the
probably was
video
only,
of-
I only probably liked that because of all the dumb stuff they were doing with all the farming equipment.
That's what I did the whole time, just about.
I guess that's the appeal then. You just take
Yeah.
the farm equipment and you shove it up the other farm equipment's ass.
It's not quite how I do it, but yeah, pretty much.
Well, you know that.
Oh,
that
you have the other farm equipment go up your ass. Is that what you're saying, Riley?
No, that's actually not what I'm saying in the slightest. Thank you.
Have you guys seen that game Surgeon Simulator 2013?
Oh, God.
yes.
I actually did play that. I couldn't get it to work. Like, and by that I mean I sucked at it because it's purposely difficult.
Yeah.
Let's just say my patient lived.
Yeah, even though it's funny how the guy lives, even though you tear out all of his ribs, his lungs are on the side of.
Wait, you
Like,
tear
on
them
the-
out? Oh, we weren't
Tear
supposed
them
to use
out,
the
you put them
hammer?
on the pan, you take out his heart, get a new one out of the box with your weird severed hand that is very long.
So that's how you did it. See, I just used the hammer until he was dead, and then I was like, yep, I'm done.
I never actually played it.
See, that's one way of taking care of it. What you're supposed to
No,
do
no, that's taking care of business. I'm a mafia doctor.
and working
I kill.
overtime.
I kill.
Taking care of
I don't
business every day.
Thank you, Riley.
You're welcome.
For those of you who may not know, Surgeon Simulator is kind of like a joke game.
Yeah, it's
where
not a real game.
The only
Well,
thing you have to do is do a heart transplant. Sounds simple enough, but your hand does not like to work because you have 5 keys that control each one of your fingers. And what you have to do is you have to use various tools and such to open up the guy's chest, grab the heart, which is hidden under numerous ribs and lungs, take
But
it out,
yeah,
throw it somewhere, because who needs it? It's a dead heart anyway. Take the new heart, shove it in there, and you're good.
oh yeah, shove it in there.
I'm not exactly sure why it's so popular. It's just so
I don't know where
dumb.
diabetes came from, but it's there.
well,
Congratulations, the heart transplant was successful. Unfortunately, you have diabetes.
Diabetes. I don't see how that exactly happened.
Because I said it did.
Oh, okay. Well, if Kyle says it, it must be true.
no, it's not at all.
Are
Oh,
you
damn
sure?
it.
I'm sure.
Kyle's
Holy
pretty
fuck.
much the personification of the internet, right?
Not really, actually. I hate to spoil it for you.
You
Aw.
like
You're mortal.
you
Aw.
whore.
That's disappointing.
Where are they?
Rachel.
This isn't a car!
Ah. Well, me and Wes have decided one time when he was over here.
Yeah.
That during his wedding, he was gonna do it entirely as Batman, but as Batman who's going crazy. So while the priest or whatever religion you're following is like reading you whatever it is that they read and do that stuff that they do,
Yeah.
he's just gonna be like, "Where are they, Rachel?" And his wife's gonna go, "Who's Rachel? I'm Susan." And then he's like, "I was thinking of an old episode of Friends." And he's over in the corner furiously masturbating. Rachel!
Yes.
Rachel!
I wish that I
Thought
could
of
say
Wes
this didn't
sitting
really
in a
happen.
corner with a Batman voice. Rachel!
Me and Wes played Yu-Gi-Oh! For 3 hours straight as Batman.
Oh, really?
Yes. Non-stop Batman.
I'm quite happy. I don't think I was there for that, and I'm okay
No, you
with
weren't.
it.
It was just me and Wes. And we were having so much fun.
Now, I've really only witnessed people play Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to watch people play it when I was in, like, I don't know, 4th grade. And it kind of disappeared for a while. And then just recently I started playing Magic, probably like a year or 2 ago.
I've
So
never
that's
played
kinda-
Magic.
That
No,
is-
that's a lie. That's a lie. I
What?
tried it once when I was in Scouts. Because
yeah?
of a friend of mine named Kyle. He's like, "Dude, you should play." So I tried it while we were camping.
Hey,
once. I was
Kyle,
like, "Yeah,
I'm
this is
Kyle.
alright."
We should totally play.
Dude, me and
Magic.
Kyle were like best friends.
Which
in Scouts.
Kyle?
He was your
Kyle
clone.
Ottman.
So
Who?
obviously you would be best friends.
Ottman.
Uh,
I think that's his last name. I don't know. It's been a while since I
it's something like Ottoman or something.
Yeah. Well,
So,
no,
yeah.
he's not the lawn equipment because it's equipment that goes on your lawn to protect you from the sun.
What? An ottoman is the thing that you put your feet on with a couch.
You don't use it as a hat?
No.
That I've been lied to.
So does that mean the Ottoman Empire was full of furniture?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess. Because that joke's never been made before.
I know. So, yeah, as for Yu-Gi-Oh, I never really got into it because I never actually owned cards. But a friend of mine, his name is Matt, he got me into Magic a couple years ago. And I've been playing that ever since, but I don't know what to think about Yu-Gi-Oh. I haven't seen a lot of it.
It's interesting.
I mean, they're pretty much the same game.
No, there's actually a lot of differences.
From what I could tell, it was pretty much the same game.
There's a lot of differences.
Okay. But yeah, it's just never something I really got into.
Oh yeah, and that's nothing wrong with that. I don't blame you.
So anyway, this podcast has seemed to be very lacking in the random dumbassery that is.
No. Did you not listen to the first 5 minutes of this podcast?
Yeah, but that was the first 5 minutes.
This is not the podcast you're listening to.
These are not the podcasts you're looking for.
Yeah, that's better.
Because this is Grapecast, and on Grapecast, things actually happen rather than things happen for us.
Yes.
You lied to me.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
You're...
So,
Where is she?
where is she?
Where is she?
You're cheating.
Everywhere.
Where is she? Oh.
She's just everywhere.
I don't know how you explain that one to the folks at home. So yeah, I met this girl and she's everywhere.
She's you.
Well, how does that happen? Well, you see, when you take C4 and you shove it down her throat.
Thank you,
Well
Bill
then.
Clinton. I wasn't aware that you were familiar with that sort of destructive behavior.
I didn't know he gave relationship advice.
Well, you want to know why my wife is fat? It's not because she ate a lot. It's because we tried to blow her up.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how I got these scars?
And the explosion just kind of stayed in that exploding state, and she just like ballooned outward.
Bad news, she's bigger. And when she's bigger, she's meaner. Good news, we cleaned out her bowels real good. We just blew it right out.
That's great.
You ever see the movie Hall Pass where the girl's sitting on the bathtub and she sneezes? It was kind of like that, only worse.
I actually
All
haven't
pack?
seen that movie, so I don't know.
No.
But I can use my
Oh,
imagination, so yeah.
I did.
Yeah, she said she wasn't feeling well and she was sitting on the bathtub and she was wearing a thong and
Oh my.
she sneezes and you get like this butterfly effect behind her of crap and it is so nasty.
Oh boy. Okay then.
I watch a lot of movies.
Now,
know.
see, I can't. Where you and Wes can do your witty banter with Bill Clinton and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I can't
And a
really,
bunch of other
can't really do Arnold Schwarzenegger very well, but I can do the entire cast of Homestar Runner. So, there's that.
All I heard was the entire cast of Whore.
I heard hungover.
Homestar Runner.
God, Casey's dying again.
Am I now?
Yes.
Well, luckily, since I'm the one recording this, my voice is going to be perfectly fine.
That's good. But yeah, Homestar Runner. Yeah, you can do like the whole voice, the whole cast of that because you've done it before.
I like to think I'm good at it.
They're pretty decent.
So, let's see. Wes and I started off our new fake fan page of Pancakes for Dinner.
I saw that.
What do you guys think?
I thought for a second when I heard Vince was invited to Pancakes for Dinner, I thought Wes had made a group for late night Perkins runs.
If
Oh.
only.
Except the only person that we would pick on the entire time is Riley, because every time me and Wes and Riley go for late night pancake runs, Riley gets a frickin' burger.
Because they're so delicious.
Riley, why?
Go to Perkins for breakfast at night, and you get a burger.
Do you realize my usual breakfast is like a can of Coke and cookies?
It's funny
Speak
that
of
you should say that, because last podcast that I was on, like the real podcast, We all
Okay.
went to the diner by Riley's house. I forget what it's called all of a sudden.
Angus's.
No, Keystone or
Diner.
Cross Keys?
No, I think it was the Keystone Diner. We went there. Everybody got dinner except for me. I got breakfast. I got an
Yeah.
omelet.
See, he's the weird one. Did
No.
Wes yell at you?
No, I'm not the weird one because when you go to a diner, you eat breakfast.
When I go to a diner, I eat dinner. When I go anywhere, I eat dinner.
What good are
I don't
you?
go to
Okay,
IHOP.
not gonna
go
lie.
to a
Not
diner
gonna lie.
for
Hey,
breakfast.
we should all go to Mangus's for their big ass pancakes.
But I'm not a See, my issue is I don't really like
I love
pancakes.
pancakes.
You're a whore.
Like, it's just who I am.
My
Never-
favorite
Whore?
diner
Yes,
I've ever
I
went
agree.
to. There's this one in the Outer Banks that I went to like twice. The 2 times I've been down there. There's a crab diner like restaurant thing where their slogan is "Eat and get the hell out."
I approve.
I love that place. Not only because of their slogan, but their pancakes fill up their entire plate.
Oh, there's a place that I
And
will
you
admit
get
the best
3
pancake.
of them.
Yep, there's a place on the
Yeah, that's
way
like Mangus's.
up to Shamokin.
Shamokin.
That's like that. Yeah,
Mod.
Shamokin Dam.
Shapoopy.
No, Shamokin. It's
Shamokin.
it's a place in Pennsylvania.
Shadogan.
Okay, what is that music?
I'm listening to classical music. I don't know what I'm
Did you
listening
turn
to.
that off? Cause
No, you can't hear my classical music.
No.
Professionalism.
no, I was talking to Ryan.
That was me playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I got into a car and I didn't know how to turn off the radio.
Which Grand Theft Auto?
San Andreas.
On your computer?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been playing that too. I've been modifying it.
I really should
Oh
have
my
gotten. Steam just had a sale
Hurts.
where San Andreas was like $4, and I didn't get it. I don't know why I didn't.
I'm not gonna.
San Andreas was probably the best Grand Theft Auto.
I'm not gonna
Definitely.
say I didn't buy San Andreas. I'm just gonna say I've had it for a while.
I had it for like a month, and then Dan borrowed it, and it disappeared. I'm not sure what happened to it.
I have it for the computer, obviously. That's how I modify it.
Now, I didn't play for very long. The main impression I got out of it was orange.
CJ.
Orange.
think
I
it's-
love the fact that you could use cheat codes and go from over fat to super buff, get on a bicycle, and like outspeed cars.
Yeah.
It was-
Fred and I started a file on San Andreas together because he was getting like showing me the ropes and everything. And our character,
This is a rope.
yeah, this is a rope. This is how you use a rope. This is a square knot. Anyway, he got me started, and we dressed up CJ to look. He had an afro. He wore a green hoodie. He had an eye patch and like a pencil mustache, and he was wearing no pants.
Oh god, that reminds me of the time that
The Power
Fred
of No
showed me
Pants.
Saints Row the Third.
You know they're coming out with a 4th one.
I know.
I'm not
I don't
sure
know
what to
how
think
I
about that. I
that.
mean,
Neither am
I
I.
saw bits and pieces of the 3rd one. I've never actually owned it, but I have seen a little bit of it, and I know how ridiculous it is. So I'm really curious to see how they're gonna top that.
Burt
Ryan.
fucking Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how,
Burt
how
Reynolds.
about that ship full of those?
Ship full of
The hoop.
dildos.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking that, but yeah.
There is a ship full of dildos.
No, there might be actually.
Knowing
there
Saints Row,
was-
I wouldn't put it past them.
There in Saints Row 3 there was like the Domination House. That was
Yeah, but it's not a ship.
It's a shit.
It's the shit.
It's the shit.
Okay, now that I think of it, Kyle, when are we going for late night breakfast?
I don't know.
I want to go on
I'm
one of
hungry.
these outings. I mean, when I'm home. I won't be for another 8 weeks, but yeah.
I want to go on one of these outings when I'm home, which will be never.
Hey, it's not never. It's just close to never.
I'm joking.
Riley, what do you use for your San Andreas? Do you have a controller for your...
No, I use my mouse and keyboard.
I've been having trouble getting my mouse to, like, function.
Well, what do you mean?
I can't turn my camera.
Is it bound right? Because there's a possibility you messed up the bindings.
Did you try turning it off and back on again?
That too.
Did you check to see if it was plugged in?
Yes, I did.
You did all of that.
You know, it seems stupid when tech support people ask you that, but you'd be surprised how many people actually are dumb enough to not realize their thing is plugged in.
Or you mean not plugged in?
Yeah, whatever I said, scratch that, reverse it.
Yeah.
Dirty hobos.
Dirty
That's it.
hobos.
Oh, I got it.
You got dirty hobos?
Yeah, that too.
Such wondrous timing. So, have any of you been watching The Adventures of Flying Squid and Ender Dragon?
Yes,
Yes.
What do you think of it?
Yeah.
I like it. By the way, I'm assuming you just said it was the finale. Finale?
No, I didn't.
Was the last one the finale? Yeah, you said it was a finale. Was it the finale of the
I didn't.
the
I said the
thing?
epic conclusion, which means
conclusion? That's what
I
you
only said that because it was a two-parter.
I know, but when you first said it, I thought it meant you were stopping, and it saddened me. And then I realized it's
I was thinking, however, that I might do it in seasons, where I do
Okay.
the classic 14 episodes and then take a break and then get back to it and do another 14 episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna do
Because
that or
we're
not.
media whores.
The only reason I'm considering that is because
You're a
I
media
do
whore?
I do
stuff for your
Groupcast
channel.
Greatest Hits every week, and yeah, I have stuff for my own channel, and then I have on top of that Taufsaid, which is the abbreviation. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll get to it when I get to it.
And there she was.
And there she was.
There she was.
Train.
Leaning up against the first wheel, making it tilt. Light glistening off her curlers. Corn dog in one hand, Budweiser in another.
It's funny
My tattoo's
because
growing.
I don't remember how recently, but Jeff Dunham came to the York Fair.
I was there.
Oh, were you? And you saw?
It was like a year or two ago.
Yeah. The other Kyle, green away, green cheese, green balls, what have you, was telling me about it. And how when Bubba J came out, he's like,
Everybody was doing it
no,
in the entire York Fair.
what?
Bubba J's entire skit, because he didn't change it.
Oh, okay, because from what I heard, he's like, he comes out and he's like, hey, I'm home!
I don't remember that, but when I went to go see him, everybody in the entire York Fair was doing his entire skit for him, because it was the same as Bubba J's first skit.
Of course.
And when Jeff Dunham forgot his lines for one part, and we were still going, and it was like, isn't it sad when they know your lines better than you do?
Yeah.
We were like,
a little bit.
yeah.
I really don't know what to think about Jeff Dunham. He keeps disappearing for like a year, and then he comes back, and everybody's like, "Whoa!" He's not like a regular comedian who like is famous for a year or so and then disappears and drinks himself to death.
I've never been a big Jeff Dunham fan, to be honest.
Me and Fred,
I like some of his
we
stuff.
used to be like the hugest Jeff Dunham fans on the face of the earth. We would spend all of 8th grade just repeating line after line from his stand-up.
All right, okay, then I guess you could say that me and Ryan were kind of like that too, only for Lonely Island.
Ah.
Oh God! Don't remind me.
3 years of woodshop.
Wow.
And how many years of Skype?
That
Oh wait, you still do it?
sounds like torture, honestly.
Oh my god. For 3 years in woodshop, it would have been 4, but Ryan had to go to a different school. For 3 years in woodshop, all we did was sing. It didn't matter what we wanted to sing, we sang.
It's my dick in a box.
Usually in sync.
You can blame it all on
Yes, it was
me.
usually NSYNC.
No, it was in...
It was usually insane.
I don't know.
I'm referring to like disco and some rock.
Boogie
Of course,
Wonderland.
Lonely Island. That was our favorite.
I don't know. I think disco is pretty far up there.
Boogie Wonderland.
Yeah. And I Will Survive.
Yes.
People
I-
talk.
Well, you get down by the way
I can't
rock,
tell.
you gal off a wall with bam, bam, bam in there.
No, Dad did.
Hooga jigga, hooga
Thanks,
jigga,
Mom.
hooga jigga, hooga jigga, staying alive, staying alive.
Okay, now Mom.
Staying alive. Saying
Nice voice cracks, Ryan.
I know I'm terrible at it.
You can
He's
tell
turning
the way I
18.
use my mouth.
Becoming a man, his voice cracks. It happens.
Yeah. But I'm a crazy squeaky guy, so I have the ability to be high-pitched and stuff.
I can't.
Well, you're not a crazy squeaky guy, so you wouldn't understand.
Uh,
You wouldn't
I can't
understand the
sing,
finer
dude. I
details of
deliver
being a crazy
souls.
squeaky guy.
I can't sing at all.
I can sing.
I
Not
can't.
really.
I
Kinda.
can
Sing-
sing terribly.
Yeah, there you go.
I can still
I
sing
sound better
better.
in the shower.
sing better in the
Everybody
car.
sounds better in the shower. That's
I
just
sing
kind of a
bet-
rule.
I
Okay,
sing.
when I'm in the shower, I usually just sing Frank Sinatra, though.
See, when I'm in my car, I sing anything that comes on the radio.
Yeah, same here.
So,
I'm in my car, I try and
And
listen
you
to
use
classical
and you
music.
use
That
hand
makes me suck.
signals while you're driving. Well,
It's
actually,
safe.
not really. I remember the one time. I don't remember where we were driving
it's usually
to.
when I'm parked.
We were like, Wes was driving through Gettysburg, and we had System of a Down playing really, really loud. We had all the windows down, and you were like halfway out of the car,
Out the window.
and your hands were like moving all over the place. It was great.
That was fun, dude.
That was pretty fun.
That
We
was
went around.
fun.
We went into the traffic circle in Gettysburg, and we just went around it and around it and around it over and over and over again.
I don't know.
And we
how
were driving through the college
Campus.
campus. There was nobody around for whatever reason,
No, and then people started suddenly appearing around.
and we
You
had
remember-
we ran over a couple people. I think maybe.
almost.
So, before I got my license, my dad and me were driving around Gettysburg because that's where I was going.
Your father and I.
Oh my God, you grammar Nazi! Shut up.
Yeah,
we were
and I'm the
driving-
English
Riley
major
has the
here, you
point.
guys, and I'm not even saying anything about it.
And my dad purposely made me drive around the college campus
Because
for obvious reasons.
Oh, because of all the pedestrians and whatnot.
No.
Because of special pedestrians.
The dumb ones, you mean?
No, not that type of special.
Spedeshal?
No, not that kind of special.
Was I right?
Okay,
What
then
did you say?
College girls.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was
'Cause I
thinking
know
too
your
hard about it, I
father.
guess.
And the most disappointing part to him was apparently they took down a place that he called Virgin Hall when he was a youngster.
Did he go there? Or I guess he just.
Well, no, he and his friends would be around said place.
Virgin Hall. See, I live...
It's where apparently all the freshman girls went to like sunbathe and play sports
Ah,
and
okay.
stuff out on the lawn. Yeah.
Yeah, see, the dorm that I live in is pretty much ghetto hall. It's
So you fit in perfectly.
I know. I'm from the streets, yo. I couldn't
Are
have
you
said
still,
that any wider.
Did you say that you roommate with Taeyeon?
I do.
Is
he in the room right now?
Nope.
Or is it like separate rooms,
Dude,
or is
he's
it all the same
never
room?
fucking in the room.
So he's a good roommate.
Well,
is
no,
what-
he's always. You should usually have your roommate do that elsewhere.
Yeah, well, that's what he does. He never does it in the room. He's a
No,
polite room.
he told me when I moved in that that's just disrespectful. So I was like, I respect this man now.
Wait,
and
what did he say?
He said he doesn't have sex when people are in the room because that's disrespectful.
Was there a conversation that started this? Or did he just say?
No. Well, actually, sort of, because he has a shoebox that is full of condoms.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a gentlemanly chap.
Yeah.
He is. He's quite the individual. But yeah.
He seems like a kind of a cool guy, though, to be honest.
Yeah, he is. He really is. He's got, like I said, he's got a shoebox because he goes to there's this house on campus that you can go and you can get 2 free condoms every day.
Seriously?
Yeah, really.
Dude, you should totally go.
I should, but I don't because I'm
What,
lazy.
does he need to make condom jewelry because he has nothing else to do?
No,
He's got a
apparently,
necklace made out of
from what he
condoms?
tells me, a lot of people ask him for them because they're too embarrassed to go to that house to get them themselves.
Yeah?
Oh,
So
so,
he just-
he's the middleman.
He's
and
he's
the,
pretty much the
announcement
middleman, and he has
itself.
Kind of.
a shoebox full of condoms. So
Terrible mental images.
quite.
On to other news.
Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought from that. But yeah, he's
I don't think we were
he's not
talking about
he's
anything
not
with-
usually in the room anyway. But if he does come and show up, maybe I'll have him say hi.
Say I,
Say
not hi,
I.
but I.
No, he always
Yeah,
walks in the
not-
room and goes, "Er." That's like his sound. Er.
Uh-huh.
Well, my sound at work is rather.
Well, usually when I start any sort of thing, I usually say hello. Or
Well,
hello,
no, because
guys.
Well, that's at least a word.
I am the warehouse celebrity at where I
Oh
work
yeah.
because everybody has to say, "Where's Kyle?"
Except
I
thought
am
you usually got
6'4",
first.
and everybody needs to know where I am.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. But as I'm walking through the warehouse pulling orders or sorting cardboard, people will walk by and go, "Where's Kyle?" And I go, "Router."
Rotter. That is some Pennsylvania Dutch right there.
Router.
Well, that's the area.
I've been living in this area for 16 years, and I'm still hearing new phrases from Pennsylvania Dutch people.
Oh, you will never
It's
hear all of them.
always
I have.
changing. Like the other day, I heard someone talking about I don't remember what the context was, but the phrase was "quit your kitchen."
Yeah.
Do you guys know what that means?
No.
Nada.
I'm trying to guess.
Take a guess.
Well, it's not quit your bitchin' because
No, it's pretty much.
not.
I assume it's spelled the same, but with a G. Gitchin.
is it being like greedy?
Doesn't it have something to do with underwear?
Neither of
feel like
those
I've
are
heard
anywhere
that
near
before.
close.
I don't know.
Is it about a kitchen? Food?
No.
Stop being annoying.
Is it sexual?
No.
What is it?
It's like squirming around, extemporaneous movement, you might say.
I was
Oh,
close.
so quit your squirming.
Yeah.
Pretty
Now
much.
Become quit your kitchen.
Oh my god.
Actually,
you know
no.
what phrase
It used to be that.
You know what phrase I hate the most? When people say "it's all."
Yes.
It's all.
It's all.
It's all.
That's so annoying to me. I don't understand why that's a thing.
How do you?
I've never heard that.
Really?
Like it's all done,
No, like
It's
or
all.
just it's all.
instead of like
So-
if you had a pitcher of Kool-Aid in your refrigerator and someone drank it and you didn't notice, you would open up the refrigerator, see the empty
So-
pitcher, and be like, "Holy crap, you guys! It's all
Yeah, like it's all
like
gone.
it's all gone." But
all you
No,
have to
I've
say
never
is
heard
all.
that because
Yeah.
everybody in my house usually speaks proper English,
okay.
So
except
does
for the
everybody in
dogs
mine.
because
there
the
are
dogs
a
don't know
select few
proper
people that
English.
I know that are very Pennsylvania
However,
Dutchish.
my one dog speaks Wookiee, and I do talk to her.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Guys, I was run over by a train on San Andreas.
Oh, that's lovely.
It'll be okay.
I'm currently just sitting around looking at various objects in my room. I'm not.
I'm flying around in circles in the middle of honor hold.
So yeah, there's the "it's all" thing, and then there's also like saying, "Oh, you've been,"
Yeah.
like asking, like if you ask.
No, that's a proper English statement.
Yeah, you bet.
I don't like that either, honestly.
No, that is completely and totally proper English. When somebody is talking about England and they go, "Oh, you've been," that is completely improper.
Okay, then in that
Or not improper. It is completely
then in that
proper.
case, okay, a better example would be like if you are asking someone to accompany you to, say, the mall. You'll say you want to come with.
That's proper English.
No, it's not. That is
You want to come with?
no.
Dude, these are phrases I use in
You're
my
leaving
everyday
out a
life.
word. You're leaving out an
Oh,
entire
oh.
word.
What word?
What? Do?
Like
You want?
you want
wanna
to come with me, or
No, you
you
wanna
want
come
to
with.
come along.
Dude, these are phrases I use in my everyday life.
But Riley, your speech is broken as it is, so you're not a very good example
I use
here.
That's valid, but Kyle's isn't.
I may have poor grammatical skills and
Right.
improper spelling almost all the time. However, my vocabulary is vast, and most of the time when I'm speaking, it is right.
Okay.
And I do use that. Whether it's right or not, I use it most of the time because that's how I was raised.
I mean, I guess I can't complain because, the linguistic thing is everybody who speaks is technically right. Like,
No, it's only
Like with
technically right
Riley's
if
thing
one
about
person that
saying
you're
crayon.
speaking to understands.
yeah,
Crayon.
that's, like, if Riley says crayon, and I say crayon, we're both right. As long as it's
Yeah,
the
I
same,
say
as
crayon.
long as we're talking about the same thing and we both understand what
Yeah, it's the
what it means.
pronunciation.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Because
Tomato, tomato.
yeah, I
I-
know someone who I am friends with here who says crayon, or who says crayon, and also someone who says crayon, and also someone who says crown.
The person who says crayon, tell them they're my friend. Not that I actually want
welcome.
to be their friend. I just
Wait, we're not friends
need
anymore?
an assistance. Not you.
I ran over a hooker with my train.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, you know what? Freaking A.
You chugga woo woo, bitch.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
This is why I love San Andreas.
The
Dude,
randomness just keeps coming.
I love modifying San Andreas though because you can put so many different cars in there. Like right now, I have so many different cars as different kinds of Ford Escorts because that's what I drive and I like them.
Yeah. I see so many Ford Escorts on campus. It's not even funny.
Dude, they're everywhere because
I know,
were
and they're
cheap.
and what's funny is they're all wagons and they're all teal colored.
Yeah, that was the
That's
that
the
was
style
average.
in 1990X.
In 1991 to 96. And then it went to red. There's a lot of red station wagons from 97 to 2000, I think is or 01 for the third generation Escort.
Something like that.
Duh.
Duh.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
Bunch.
On to another note. What else shall we randomly talk about?
Well, I
don't know.
do have one topic that I think would be mildly interesting.
Okay.
Okay, lay it on me, bro.
So there's another podcast that I've been listening to recently. It's called Radio Lab. It's
Yeah?
Oh, I
basic
listen to Djibouti podcast because I think it's hilarious.
Djibouti Dubs podcast.
Yes.
I used to listen
Oh my
to,
goodness.
let's see, I used to listen to The Instance, Giant Bomb.
See, I'm sort of new to
TFW.
listening, and even though we've been doing a podcast for over a year now, I'm still kind of like trying to figure out what stuff I want to listen to as far as podcasts go, because I don't really listen to that many. I listen to the Rooster Teeth podcast, and I listen
No,
to
usually when I'm doing stuff, I'd rather listen to music. But
yeah, that's usually my
when it's really good quality, I will listen to a podcast.
When I was working 2 years ago, I got into podcasts when
Yeah.
I was working doing stock work. So I found so many different podcasts.
I think my dad could probably beat you, Riley, because
Prob- I
my
don't
dad
listen-
listens to nothing but podcasts.
I don't listen to them anymore.
and all of them are survival nut podcasts.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
listen
boy.
to those.
those are fun, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't listen to
But
those
no,
kind of
I've
podcasts.
listened to the Yog Pod, the one that the Yogscast does, Simon and Lewis. I've listened to the Rooster Teeth podcast, and now there's this new one, Radio Lab, that I've been listening to, which is really just an offshoot of NPR. So,
Oh, okay.
but I really like it. It's very interesting.
That's good.
But the one topic they had was about colors and how different animals see rainbows differently.
Yeah?
So, as for us humans, we have 3 cones. I think it's cones. Cones are the ones
Yes.
that are color, and then rods are the ones that are like black and white and shading and stuff like that.
I think.
Something of that nature.
Something like that.
Something like that, exactly. But so we see from red to violet, and that's basically it. Now, an animal like a dog can only see colors like blue and yellow. So they only have 2 cones in their eyes. But there are also animals that have far more cones than we do. For example, butterflies have 5 cones. So they see...
It's always the butterflies.
It's always
Look
the
at
butterflies, I know.
everything.
Butterflies are like tripping balls, man.
Yeah, look at everything.
They see
Yeah.
deep red to really bright high violet. Is
Yeah?
the best way to explain it.
I just drove my Honda Civic into a lake.
What? Are you
I
playing?
turned one of the cars in San Andreas. I made it look like a Honda Civic.
Let me just
I am murdering orcs for cloth.
I'm still just sitting here not doing anything.
Well, I multitask better than I single task.
Okay. Usually that's the case with me since I do Let's Plays, but right now I'm just sitting here talking.
Yep.
Anyway, so you might be wondering, well, what is the animal with the most cones that sees the biggest rainbow, the most
Is it a
range
fly?
of color? No. Do you have any other guesses as to what it might be?
Whale.
Nope.
Dolphin.
Bat.
Nope.
Sloth.
Nope.
Bear.
Nope.
Horse.
Ocelot?
Nope.
Skunk.
Nope. It is.
Cat.
Possum.
Nope.
Wait,
It-
no, don't tell us. We're gonna keep guessing.
Yeah, we...
You'll never guess it.
Show me
Gorilla.
potato salad.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
Give me a... What kind of animal? Is it a reptile? What kind?
It is a. Fuck. I feel like I should know.
Is it a mammal?
I think it's an arthropod.
So a spider thing? Is it a scorpion?
No.
Oh.
Centipede.
Nope.
Human centipede?
You wouldn't guess it. And no, it's not a human centipede. You know, you with their 3 sets of eyes combined, they'll be able to see great.
Millipede.
Millipede?
Metapod? No, not metapod.
Cyclops.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
what
tell
are
you, I'm
they?
just gonna tell you the answer. The answer is a certain type of shrimp that lives at the very bottom of
Shrimps
the
have
ocean.
3 sets of eyes.
No, they don't, Riley.
Said they have 3 sets of eyes.
No, he's talking
I
about
said
the
that
human
about
centipede.
the human centipede.
Oh, God.
It was a
See, that's
joke.
what threw me off.
That's human centipede.
Jesus, Riley, can you not interpret
Now we know Riley's
things that I
weakness.
say?
I've never seen that before, so I don't know.
Neither have I.
I don't really want to see it.
Nobody
I
does,
haven't
except for
seen it.
Kristen.
I don't want to.
I don't know who that is, so.
She's a friend of mine, Riley and Ryan's, and apparently she has seen both of them.
Ah.
So, Ivy.
So anyway, this shrimp, I forget what it's called exactly, but it's a type of shrimp.
Is it a
And-
brine?
What?
Is it a brine?
I don't know.
Wait, deep sea shrimp, right?
Yeah, deep sea shrimp.
Is it like all clear?
Probably.
Is it the ones that you put in with goldfish? Because that would be weird.
No. Let me just get to the point here.
No, wait, that would be the that would be the downfall of this show. If we got to the point of everything.
Well,
No,
that's
that-
kind of we've been pretty good at doing that so far.
I know.
Anyway,
So,
It's because there's so much less Wes in this game. Yeah.
yeah,
In this
I'm sure he
podcast.
feels
This is
these
Game
qualities.
It's the game of podcast. Anyway, this shrimp has a total of 12 cones in its eyes, which means it can see super duper ultra super fudge chocolatey covered red.
I like chocolate and fudge.
Yeah,
mean,
I
who
have
doesn't?
plenty of chocolate with me because it's after Easter. And
all
it can
mine's
see
downstairs.
all the way up to extremely bright, hard to detect by just about any other animal purple.
I could. Oh yeah, I guess we don't see actual purple.
So, what you're telling me is they could show us a new world.
a whole,
whole new world.
world.
A
God damn it.
dazzling
Well,
place you
I need
never
to
knew.
stop not only being a bad singer, but a bad singer that sings too much. I need to stop
A
that.
bad singer that sings Disney at that.
I don't even know Disney.
All right, not gonna lie, I have been trying to find Hercules on,
Yeah.
on the internet to watch because I've been wanting
Oh, dude,
to.
I could totally find that for you if
Dude,
you
don't
want.
watch
I-
Hercules.
I've already found I've watched Mulan, Lion King.
Do you need me to
but-
find you Hercules?
See, those-
Yes, I have a
those two
craving.
movies
I don't
are
know
good.
why, but I have a sick craving to watch Hercules.
I'll find
Hercules
it.
is terrible.
It's okay. We don't judge around here. Well,
I only want to watch it for Phil,
Okay. I
don't
guess
even
that's
know who Phil
pretty much
is.
why everyone
Danny
would want to.
DeVito.
which
Phil
no?
was the,
Really,
Who's-
that's
Phil
Danny
was the half
DeVito?
man,
Why
half
didn't I
goat.
ever notice
The
that?
short fat guy.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Well, I know who Danny DeVito is.
The only Disney character that I could by far say is my favorite is Genie from Aladdin because it's
because
Robin Williams.
Robin
And
Williams, he's a crazy dude.
who is actually
Robin Williams is a genius.
The genie
Yes.
is actually the traveling merchant, but we're not going to get.
I love his stand-up.
I do too.
It's fantastic.
It is unbelievably good.
I don't really listen to his stand-up, so...
Well, you
Have you
should,
seen
Riley.
Weapons of Self-Destruction?
You will.
No.
It will change your
Oh my
life, and
god,
I have seen
it's on
that one.
YouTube. It's on YouTube. You need to watch it. It's
Yeah,
freaking
you can see
hilarious.
which. I watched the 2 of them that are on YouTube that I could find. Are those the only
Yeah,
ones?
his old one. Yeah, I could only find the old one and Destruction, which is his newest,
Yeah.
I think. But they are
I
so.
don't really
They
listen
are
to
really
stand-up
good.
anymore. I
From,
don't know.
Yeah.
Before I went to work today, I was watching Kevin Hart.
I'm not sure what to think about Kevin Hart.
Have you ever heard of, I
I-
think his name's Kevin Cho, or
I
it's
think
something
he's
Cho.
alright.
Yeah, I've
He's
seen-
an Asian that was born in Texas. It's hilarious. He picks
That
on
is-
himself. He picks on that all the time. It's
That is interesting.
hilarious.
I might have heard of him, but I don't know.
I think it was Texas. It was one of those Texas style
Texas.
places.
Let's see. Of all the comedians in the world, my 2 favorite are Jim Carrey and Robin Williams.
Yeah, that's good.
I agree.
You've probably
Now-
never heard of at least one of mine.
Okay,
I'm trying to think
go
of
ahead.
the other. Brad Stein.
Nope.
Yeah.
One of my favorite comedians, just by his facial expressions, is
Brian Regan.
No, I do love Brian Regan though. He's fantastic.
I'm not a big fan of him.
Yes.
Really? Why not?
His humor isn't my kind of humor.
His humor is like if a retarded guy stepped on stage
Exactly.
and
When I
decided
listen to
tell
stand-up,
jokes.
I need extremely intelligent humor to really,
Okay.
really...
That's
I also like
understandable,
Craig
though.
Ferguson.
I like Craig Ferguson too.
I haven't watched the show he does. What is it, like Late Night or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, something
I don't
like
watch it. I haven't seen any of the episodes, but when he did stand up, I loved every
Yeah,
one
that's
of them.
pretty good. But
And
no, the
Ralphie May.
the extremely obscure comedian that I like, his name is just Godfrey.
Godfrey. I feel like
I'm not
he's...
sure.
I've
I'm not
heard him
sure.
on the radio
It's
before.
not Gilbert Godfrey, is it?
No, Gilbert
No.
Godfrey is that the voice that he uses probably falsetto. In fact, it's almost definitely falsetto.
Gilbert Godfrey is. I don't know what.
No, there are no words. The only thing I've liked,
The epitome of obnoxiousness.
yes, indeed. The only thing that he's ever said that I thought was funny was on the Comedy Central roast of Joan Rivers, where he was talking about seeing her vagina, and
Yes, yes, I
and he's
remember that.
He's talking about all the hellish things that spew out of
Yes,
her vagina. and he's-
yes, I
and he's
remember
like,
that.
And I haven't been able to open my eyes since.
Yes.
That was funny.
Oh
But
my
other
God,
than that,
I
no,
loved
he's just
all of the
obnoxious.
Comedy Central roasts except
Those-
for.
I didn't understand the... Like, I watched... What was it? The Charlie Sheen roast,
That
and...
one was good.
David Hasselhoff was good.
good
William
one.
Shatner was good, and Bob Saget was good.
That's the other
only-
one I watched.
The only
Yeah.
3 I have watched are Joan Rivers. All of a sudden, I'm drawing a blank.
I forget. I think it was on William Shatner, but I'm not sure. But whenever they had the one guy from Jersey Shore, he was absolutely terrible.
Really?
Kyle?
Oh my God.
You
He
weren't
was
expecting...
so. No, like
That's gonna pick.
nobody
up on the
laughed
recording.
at a single one of his jokes.
I know, Riley.
Sixth
Shut up, Ryan.
That's Kyle.
fork.
You can't say sixths.
You
No.
can't. Kyle.
I sound like
Can you
Sylvester
say-
from Looney Tunes.
Sixths.
That's kind of how he says it.
Sixth.
Sixths.
Sixth.
Sick.
That's like.
Don't laugh at me.
That's like. I'm sorry.
He's
I can't
laughing
help
with
I don't
you.
care.
You're just
I
not
don't care.
laughing.
I'm
can laugh at
laughing
me, I
with
don't care.
you and at you at the same time.
That's fine. I can take it. I'm a
Hey
big
Riley,
Yeah.
When
do you
I
have a
was-
spare fork that I could use?
No, but I do have a spare spoon if you want
boy.
it.
You can use the 6th one that I have in my drawer.
We have 6. There's only 4 people in your family.
Actually, we have more than 6
I'm
forks. in my-
joking. We have more than...
And you know,
for however many.
Kyle, if you had more people in your family that you needed more forks, you could just split them into sixths.
I could. But then they would just be metallic toothpicks.
That's true, but you make do with what you have. Anyway, there was when I was in elementary school, like 2nd or 3rd grade, everyone that I knew always, instead of fourths is pretty easy to pronounce,
Fourth?
but everyone said force, like use the force
Of course.
of force.
A force is a force, of course, unless you're Qui-Gon Jinn. then you accidentally die.
that was perfect. That's perfect.
I think I just got my in-game character in San Andreas a girlfriend, and I'm not quite sure how.
Riley, I love the way you pronounce San Andreas.
San Andreas?
You're probably pronouncing it better than everybody else, but I like the way you pronounce
What,
it.
San Andreas?
I say San Andreas.
San Andreas or what? I don't even know how I pronounce it. I just say it.
You say it San Andreas.
San Andreas.
Which is... I know. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that. I just like the way you pronounce it because I say San Andreas like with no stress.
That's how most people say it. I don't know. I'm not.
You're probably more correct than the rest of us.
It's more than likely accurate.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, I speak other languages. By that I mean I speak like no German, but I understand it.
I speak.
You understand German, but you can't speak.
I can speak 2.5.
What's the other one?
No, not even 2.5.
Oh yeah,
Japanese.
I've got 2 and like a 100th.
Japanese, and what's the 100th?
I've got English, bad English, and a little bit of Japanese.
Let me guess. Bad English is your full. Your other one is Japanese, and you kind of speak English.
No.
Oh.
I can speak English and bad English perfectly, but there's so much freaking Japanese.
How does one go about speaking bad English? I want to hear this.
It's just curse words and slang.
Have you ever been to New Oxford? If so, that's how you speak bad.
I haven't been to New Oxford.
Well, then you don't know.
All it is curse words and slang.
Yep.
That's the entirety of bad English.
Welcome to New Oxford.
Congratulations, you've been educated.
On campus in college.
Yeah.
Imagine every white person in the world trying to imitate every stereotypical black person and any other race you can think of. That's New Oxford.
I see. So New Oxford is kind of like the dumpster bin.
Yeah.
Of linguistics.
And me, Riley, and Ryan are probably the greatest looking people.
Oh, yeah.
This is not Perry County. And no one who is not from this area would understand that.
Yeah, if Wes is listening right now, I'm not sure what he would say to that.
This just came to mind.
Well, Wes doesn't live in Perry County anymore.
Not in
I'm actually
But
lying.
he broke away from the madness.
That's true.
This actually came to mind. Why do people not use an Asian stereotype instead of being the black stereotype?
Oh, because we just use that when we talk about bad drivers.
No, why can't we try to be more Asian instead of more black?
Simple, because I like being a decent driver.
Well, it depends on the context in which you're referring. How do you want to be more Asian? We're talking about their health?
We could advance our math skills.
Ethics? You're talking about their reasoning and mathematical prowess. Because apparently everybody that goes to New Oxford believes that being educated is the devil.
Welcome to New Oxford.
Really?
Why do you think I'm pretty happy I'm out of there?
I went through I went through 11 years of schooling at New Oxford.
Oh yeah, because you started in second grade.
Yeah, and I was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of fine. I'm still screwed up
Do
in the
they
head.
teach intelligent design?
No.
Wait.
I'm sure they would if they could.
New Oxford?
No.
Heck no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
Pretty sure the teachers, if they had their way, well, except for Mr. Morris, they would all teach evolution.
Yeah, they were
Mr.
not.
Morris probably would have taught intelligent
Okay,
design.
so what you're
Which
I
Ryan,
guess what I'm asking-
which the funny part is, even though he would have taught intelligent design, Ryan still would have only passed his class with a 66.6.
Is that what
Okay, so
graduate one of his
now the question here that I guess I'm asking is, how is it that, like, if they think education is the devil, then what are they trying to accomplish?
Okay, well that would depend on what
that's the students he's talking about. It's because
Okay,
Oh, okay.
Wait, you're no longer allowed to talk on the half of New Oxford because you've been cyber schooled since intermediate school.
Am I allowed to
I'm
talk
just
about it?
confused.
Yes, you can. The students all believe that education is the devil, except for probably a couple of handfuls.
Isn't that just everybody who goes to public school at some point or another?
No. Most people usually eventually decide, unless they want to be complete and total dropouts, that they need some form of education, so they attempt to get it. My class, my graduating class this year was the best so far on our PSSA scores for the last couple of years. because everybody else in the other classes purposely failed their tests. The only reason why my class was able to beat that was because they, for the last 4 years of school, they were shoving PSSA prep stuff down our throat every day.
Oh yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah, because everyone at New Oxford the couple years before deliberately failed. Like, we're not even joking. Like, they deliberately did that.
We have block schedule at New Oxford, or I had,
yeah, I hate
because
that.
I don't go. Oh no, I love it. I love the idea of
Oh really?
4 class. Our
It's
third
not for
block,
everyone.
our third block was supposed to be flex, and the idea of flex was
Yeah.
that you're supposed to go back to an individual teacher on dependent days, and every day the teacher would switch, or like the class would switch, and that would give you even more time with the teacher you had, so you could make up work in that class, or do
Okay.
extra stuff, or get what you need done.
I loved it in that.
That was freshman year. Sophomore year, they changed it so that, what was sophomore year? Was it the 2 days? It was one thing.
Yeah, it was Tuesday and Thursday.
You're still going to have flex, but before each of your flex class starts, you have to sit down with your teacher, and you either have to do multiple choice or open-ended every other day. And you have to alternate between the two to better do your multiple choice and open-ended skills on the PSSA. Junior year, they completely threw that out the window. You had 1 day of flex a week, and that was on Friday. Every other day, you were switching back and forth between math or English, or just doing all English or all math. They call it enrichment or enhancement. It was basically either remediation or just get more knowledge because you're smart enough to get proficient on the PSSAs, but you might want to do better. And then senior year, it's now completely total silent reading. Everybody sits in one classroom and reads about a certain genre for a semester, and then the semester after that, they switch to a different genre.
See, that's kind of like what happened with my school, and what happened with driver theory. Because when I entered high school, it was required that you take driver theory in your sophomore year. And then after I graduated, it became, or no, actually it was more like junior or senior year. Right after I graduated, I'm screwing up my words. When junior year and senior year, they had the driver theory become optional, and if you took it, you got a discount on your insurance. So that was all well and good. But when it came to me graduating, they just took out the class completely, and I still don't understand why.
Don't know.
We have a driver's ed program through the school. There's the driver's ed that all students are required to take their sophomore year, where you sit in the classroom every other day. It's either driver's ed or gym class. And driver's ed, they teach you about road laws and stuff. You don't do any driving. You don't go outside for any of it. They're teaching you about road laws and signs and all that stuff.
I had to take
Then
that
you
one.
Then you had the optional driver's ed, which you pay $300 for.
Yeah.
Which your school then basically, you're paying them to pass you to get your license.
Wait. You had to pay, it was $175.
Nope, 300.
Well, when I looked into it...
I didn't do it. I went to Gettysburg.
Oh, yeah, I looked into doing it, though, because you get cheaper insurance with
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
generally pays
But
for
I decided
itself
to.
eventually, I assume.
Oh, pretty quickly, but I decided
No,
not
I
to.
do.
I didn't have the $300 to pay for that. That was just completely and totally ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're coming up on that time now. We've been recording for about an hour. So,
We can
What?
keep
do
going.
you want...
No,
We
it's good. It's usually good to keep them about an hour. Not to mention, since it's YouTube, this thing will take about 2 hours or 20 hours to upload.
Something like that. I don't know yet, but I'll work on it. I'll edit it down. There were...
Well, don't edit it.
I know, but there are some parts that that might have gotten cut out by accident. But I will fix that. So, that concludes the official first episode of Grapecast, our little show that we may or may not...
Groupcast on
What?
Skype. Groupcast on
Groupcast
Skype.
on Skype. I'm just gonna...
We may or may not continue
I'm
it
not
after.
sure. We'll see. It could be a thing.
We'll
It
look
may
into
not
it.
be a thing. We'll just have to time.
Oh no, it's a thing. It's just whether it's a continuous
Yeah.
thing.
Whenever.
Comment, subscribe, and like to see if you want us to do it
Yeah,
more.
we need 15,000 likes in order for us to come up with
To
episode
save
2.
my baby.
That's so annoying
And-
when YouTube channels do
Yeah.
that. Oh, if you don't give me 15,000 likes,
Echo.
I'm not gonna let
Echo.
you listen or watch the next episode or whatever.
But in all reality, I do believe that there should be some sort of comment made by the people to see if anybody wants us to.
Yeah,
continue
let
to
us
do
know
it.
if
Oh, we're gonna
Nobody
do
has
it.
an interest. What's
if
the
you
point?
happen to have
Because
listened
we're
for this entire time. Let us know what you think. Comment on whatever that we talked about.
and tell us why you think there's an echo.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure why that just
I'm
suddenly
gonna blame
popped up, but we're
Echo.
ending it now, so it's fine. So for Riley
Bye.
and Ryan
Hi.
and Kyle,
Cheers.
No, shut up, Kyle.
who was surprisingly
you're
lacking
Cal.
in Clinton today, but that's okay. We'll have him on again, I'm sure.
Hey, it's okay for me to be me once in a while.
I am your on-location host, Casey,